So, hello and welcome to an episode of The Long Dark. This game was recommended to me by my wingman Masterless. You should check out his channel. He's got some really good stuff going on at the minute. He's playing through New Game Prey, playing through a classic of ours, Ark Survival Evolved, and regular streams and videos on Rocket League where we play competitive doubles together. Hopefully you'll see us rise high in that game over the coming months. The Long Dark is a survival based game. It's one that Masterless played sometime last year. Really enjoyed it, did a couple of videos on it, and then continued to play offline. So I'm going to give it a go, see how it plays, and if things take off with it, if we enjoy it, if the story goes well, not a story because we'll get into that, but if it goes well, we'll carry on with the series. So touching on what I just went with there, story, there isn't a story mode at the minute. This is still in its alpha stages, so really the key element is the sandbox. There are some challenge modes in which it tries to get you to do specific things, but I've had a quick look at those, and the difficulty rating on them are quite high, so I imagine starting with the sandbox is probably the best way to go. So we're going to give that a go. Choose your experience. Voyager. Equal parts hunter and hunted, your struggle to survive will eventually lead to mastering the elements. For new and experienced players looking for a balance between exploration and survival, seems reasonable. Okay. Ooh, that's scary. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd say that we're experts at this stage. We'll stick with what it showed up with it originally, the Voyager. Makes sense, they usually show you up the recommended sort of settings, so we'll give that a go and see what happens. Choose your region. The Mystery Lake, ideal for new players, a balance between wilderness and man-made shelters, resources and wildlife. Excuse me. The Coastal Highway for intermediate, Desolation Point for so I think we're best sticking to the Mystery Lake. We'll go with that. Name the sandbox. Des. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Well, we'll soon find out, eh? Hopefully, quite a while. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. It's a fair point. Here we go. So, not sure where our plane is. If we just fell from the plane crash, but there we go. So what we got? We've got nothing. Have we got an inventory? Okay, there we go. That's our inventory. Got some clothes. I assume we're already wearing these clothes. What we got some water, matches, some tinder so we can create a fire, a flare, and antibiotics. Yep, as you do, carry some antibiotics on you on a plane, and the accelerant, obviously. Bandages. Okay, we'll see where we go. I think we're just gonna have to have a little bit of a wander for now. Can we run? Yep, so shift gives us a run. Space is not jump. Yeah, alt. Does all do? It doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. So, should we follow the tracks or should we go off the tracks? Looks like there might be something down there, so I'm thinking off the beaten track. Nice little Canada flag, show us where we are. Oh, there's a deer. I'm guessing at some point we might be able to hunt those. Do a little bit of a run. I imagine we can make it there with our stamina. No, okay, can't make it up there. Front door. Let's go inside. There we go. Camp office. Potbelly stove. I'm guessing we can maybe light that up later on. Yeah, so we can create a fire in there if we need to. Don't know whether there's kind of like a cold meter or something to kind of let us know how cold we are. Bandages, we'll take them. Condensed milk, granola bar. It's good having bits of food and stuff. See if there's anything in the filing cabinet. Empty. Ooh, herbal tea. Package of fragrant tea. The label promises restorative benefits. It'd be pretty cool if herbal teas really kind of restored you. I mean, I know they have a lot of benefits, but you know, a wilderness survival-y sort of thing to restore you, it's an interesting thing. The Frontier Shooting Guide. Improves rifle firearm skill by 5 points. 0 to 4 hours research. So I think we'll just take it at the minute. And we can sit around and research that later when we're trying to get warm, I suppose. Lantern, always good. Got some fuels for it. Shelf. Okay, so we need a hatchet and then we can start breaking stuff down. Old man's beard wound dressing. A dressing utilising old man's beard lichen. Apply to wounds to help prevent infection. So workbench, I'm guessing we can kind of create a few different bits. We don't really need a torch because we just picked one of those up. Snares. It looks like we don't have a lot of the stuff anyway at the minute. But worth remembering. Line.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Lots of stuff. Emergency stim. Okay. Okay, let's see if there's anything upstairs. Ooh. That's not encouraging. So I think we might have to get out from this area. So as there's a corpse, it suggests it's not overly sustainable to live around here or live in here. Which also kind of makes sense, because otherwise it'd be a really short sandbox game.
This stuff will come in handy.
A worn cotton duck. Simple knitted hat. Not as warm as wool, but better than nothing. Socks. I mean, we've already got socks and stuff, but I'm guessing maybe these might be slightly warmer. We'll have to have a look in our inventory. I'm guessing we can kind of cook up some food on that. We start a fire, we could sleep in the bed. Some nice fancy shoes. Roll mat, we can have a bit of a kip. Already got one of those, but you never know. Might be able to use it for something else. Breaking down will cost 15 calories and will give us reclaimed wood. Don't really know what we need reclaimed wood for, but there's a calories. Oh, that's quite interesting. So we don't have a tool to do this, so it's probably going to be a bit of a wasted effort at the minute, I suppose. And I'm fairly certain I saw outside that there was like bits of wood lying around, so I'm thinking we could probably use that if we need it for making fires, rather than spending our calories on breaking up a little chest. Okay, so oh no, that's that. I thought that was turning on the lights then. It's turning on the torch. Is this an outside door? Yeah, it's an outside door, but I think we've covered everything in there. So let's go on and explore a bit further. Okay. Breezy. So that kind of doesn't look like the way to go. Although there is stuff in the distance, but I don't know whether we can walk across that ice. Seems kind of risky. And apparently we're feeling cold. Let's check those extra bits of clothing. Can we equip it? Oh, here we go. So, head, outer. Let's wear that. We got anything for the inner? Yep, we can wear that. Hands, no, legs, nothing extra. Okay, well we'll wear these extra layer of socks. How about that then, eh? We picked up some more shoes, didn't we? So we got some decent leather shoes, so they're better than our worn ones. So we'll wear those. I don't think we've got anything else at this stage. Minus 26 degrees out, pretty chilly. We don't want to be caught out here for too long.
Never felt so cold in my life.
At risk for hypothermia. Okay, so I guess we need to go inside and warm up a bit. Well, we weren't outside very long before we ended up in trouble there. Let's see what happens. So, starter, wood matches, tinder plug, fuel the frontier shooting guide. We don't really want to use that guide until we've kind of read it. So, oh, what's this?
I could use
Take that. I'll take that. How did I not spot those before? Okay, let's try that again. So that seems more appropriate. We don't necessarily need an accelerant. Although we've not got a great chance of success there, so it's probably worth us using it. There we go. Indeed it should. Well, I guess whilst we're warming up, we might as well read that Frontier magazine. 4 hours. Getting a bit thirsty. So we'll drink some water. Any more details about how we're feeling? Okay. So let's go brave it again. Is there a time of day anywhere? Because I'm thinking, you know, if it's like really bad time of day, we probably don't want to be out there. But I don't really know. Maybe we have to find a watch or a clock or something. Okay, back out into the freezing cold we go. Noisy. So I mean, it's quite a nice artistic effect to the environment, and the magical sort of floating of the snow. It's nice. I like it. Yeah. Just checking out and see if there's anything through that gap. Looks like we've got some train bits up ahead, so they're probably worth checking out. Might be some bits that have that still remain inside of those, even though it's all crashed and stuff. What's up, buddy? A lot of panting going on there. Is it because it's getting cold again? Can we find out how I'm doing for food? Tin of coffee. It's not. I've got some food somewhere in a granola bar. It doesn't actually tell me how many about my calories and stuff though. So, yeah, not quite sure how we know how we're doing with all of that. Derailment. Okay, let me in. Can I jump? Okay, what is there? There's got to be some sort of jump or something somewhere. Let's have a look. Controls. Sprint, reload, backpack, holster, interact. Okay. So it doesn't appear to be a jump. I have just turned on my controller as that's showing it with an Xbox controller. It seems to be the way they think you should go with it. So let's see. Key bind. Oh, okay, there's the key binding. So they got the controller and key binding separate. It's a bit weird, but okay. Interactive radio. Still doesn't appear to be any sort of jump there. So I'm guessing can't kind of get up like that. Maybe I need to kind of go around here and balance across it. There we go. Another lovely sign. Metal container. What's inside the metal container? Hopefully some really warm gloves. Nope. Stale chocolate bar. Yum. My favourite. Soda. Can we just kind of like put the backpack on our hands? Seriously? That wasn't that far to fall? Ooh, interesting though. Maybe that was just like, don't be silly, you've left this pry bar behind. Go way into this one. Not looking great, is it? Nope. No way in there, I don't think. Really, with the falling? First aid kit. Classics. There. Another one. Okay. Still not entirely sure how I know whether I need to eat and stuff. It's feeling kind of cold. We haven't actually found any gloves, have we? So yeah, it's not going to be nice on his old hands. Put them in your pocket, mate.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
No, no lying down. What? Oh, break down. No, I just want to pick it up. Can't I pick it up? Why can't I pick you up? It's too big? It's going to take me 10 minutes and 50 calories. So I'm at 1,000 calories. Okay, so let's do that. We're freezing, but we need fire. So we've got some wood. We're going to eat something. Get some of those calories back. And then can we create a fire? Actions. Harvest, no. Equip.
This will come in handy.
I don't really want to waste that match lighting nothing. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. Can I unequip you? I don't want you equipped because I'm going to make a mistake. But yeah, we will need to find somewhere or some way of warming up, because I'm guessing that 91% in the bottom left corner is kind of our that's something to do with the hypothermia and stuff, because that kind of popped up before like that. Kind of don't want to get hypothermia. Can't really see anything down that way. Just more trees, a few rocks. I'm getting sleepy, mate. There are logs around here. Does that mean there's a logging cabin? That'd be quite nice. Train loading area. Ooh, it's not looking good. I feel like there should be a building around here or something, maybe. What's this? Just a stone. Okay. Let's see. We had a bedroll. I wonder whether we can use the bedroll for anything. Okay, that doesn't seem like a good idea. So we'll just pick it up. I thought maybe if we place a bedroll, maybe we can create a campfire, but maybe we have to be a bit cleverer with this, and kind of drop sticks and drop kindling and then light those elements or something. Kind of don't want to do that out in the exposed areas though, because if we do that, our fire might go out in the wind. You know, being an old Cub Scout boy myself, you kind of know that
I think I can use this.
It's a bit foolish to just do it in open spaces sometimes. Kind of a sheltered area, but okay, I think we need to pause right here and see if we can do something before we end up in trouble. So if we drop that, let's drop 2 sticks. Can we then do something with those? Where they go? There they are. Oh, space gave me options, didn't it? Aha, campcraft. Okay, so pick those up. Space, campcraft, fire, place. Ah, now it's all coming together, all making sense. So is that 7 minutes or 7 months? 18 minutes. Yeah. So let's start the fire. Oh, I'm feeling warmer already. Come on, baby. Oh.
Are you serious?
What? What? Oh, it didn't work. Okay, so try again. Need tinder. Oh no, got no tinder. Okay, so we can create tinder from these, can't we? So if we harvest one of those, we get some tinder.
So cold.
About 3 hours of daylight left. I'm taking it that's not going to be a good thing. There we go. So let's try to create another fire. This time we'll add some accelerant to give us a 100% chance of success, because I don't trust my odds. Don't like my odds even.
Well, thank goodness for that.
That's more like it. So we've got 6 minutes of campfire. Can we feed the fire or anything? So there we go. Add fuel. So that gives us a bit more. Melts? No. Potable, non-potable. So melting some snow, so that should give us some water. Cook up a tin of coffee. No, can't do that there. How about some herbal tea? So we need more water. I see. So if we... Oh, we're on embers now, so we need more wood. There we go. And we're running a little low on the woodage around, so is there any here? There's some over there. Let's go grab some wood. No, I don't want to break it down. I have to break it down. Getting cold again. Go. Where's our fire?
Goddamn freezing.
It's gone out. God damn it. We don't have any more accelerant. We have used the. We can use the guide. Come on, fire. Come on. Come on. Make it. It's looking positive. Nailed it.
It worked.
It worked. So let's add some more. That gives us a bit more time, a bit more heat. Whilst we got like 24 minutes, I might quickly run over here and see if I can get any more of that wood so that we can keep it going.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Birch bark. Hopefully these can help get us through the night.
You want to think.
Okay, I'll take you back to the fire. God. Right, here we go. Let's warm you up a bit. And add some more fuel. So what was that birch tree stuff all about? Is that around here somewhere? Birch tree bark, lightweight and flammable. This bark can be used as a tinder. Okay, so we've got natural tinder there. So we want to place our bedroll fairly close by. So we've got a bed, we've got 25 minutes of campfire, so we could do with a bit more. Can I fuel that up further? See if I... It gives us an hour, so if I then have a quick hour's kip. Can we pick anything up from the campfire? No. Pick that up. Let's see if we've got any food we can use to, so we get some calories in us. Still a bit hungry. We've got more food around. We've got chocolate pop. Yep, go with that. Wow, that's massive calories. That's good though. That's kind of bringing us back to a nice level. Can't see a thing. Have we got that torch somewhere? Yeah, torchy, torchy, torchy. Yeah, it's the lantern fuel. Where's the lantern? Is it on our campcrafty? There we go. Let's light this up. Okay. See if we can find anything then. Be really good to find ourselves a little cabin somewhere we could hold up for the night in. Oh, that's okay. I'm not using that anyway. It went back to keyboard. Come on. Oh, really? That was like hardly anything. Don't moan. Okay, so I think we're back down to where that sort of logging-y bit was. Better pick up some wood along route actually, so that we can do another fire if we need one. Better that we have lots of these little ones than we have to go and break some down, because that used up a bit of calories and a bit of time, which isn't ideal.
I just need to close my eyes.
No you don't, you've already had an hour's sleep. Don't be a wuss. Close your eyes, you're dead. And we don't want that.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, so this is the train loading area that we were at earlier. Let's stick to the train tracks. Bridge. Definitely not jumping off of there based on past experience with tiny little heights. Really? You just slide down that nice and easy. Looks like someone's had a campfire here before.
So cold.
Okay, fine. We'll go and set you up another fire. Ooh, mushrooms. That was convenient. Worth keeping an eye out for them in future. Right, so where was that campfire? Where are you? You're under somewhere. Oh, the two sides to this bridge. Aha! Confused.com. There we go. Campfire. Don't have any accelerant, so we're just going to have to chance it.
Come on.
Come on. Well, hey, so we have a fire again. It worked, indeed. But it's going to go out pretty soon, so we better put some more fuel on. There we go. Bolster that a bit further. So that gives us another 45 minutes. Oh, that's a shame that didn't make it up to the hour. Is there any more wood around? Not looking good for wood. There's some over there.
I'm so tired.
Come on. Oh, 10 minutes. We don't have 10 minutes.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Well, yeah. There we go. So another bit of stickage. Bit more stickage. Bit more stickage. Right. Okay. See if I can boost this fire to give us a bit more sleep. Because he's both tired and cold. So if we can get both of those sorted, that'd be really good. There we go. There we go. So now what we're going to do is set out our roll mat. Place that down there. We'll get another hour's sleep. I'll pick that up. Campfire's not got long left on it. So what we'll do is we'll just melt a bit more snow whilst we're waiting. Top up that water. So that's giving us some more unsafe water. It's not ideal, but it's that. Really could do with getting out of this snow. I think my lantern's starting to die on us. And that'd be a dead end. Could have at least put something nice there if it was a dead end for me, you know. Something worth me going there for. Get some more of those mushrooms. I feel like you always feel warmer when you're well fed as well, so maybe if we get a bit of food in us. We'll eat this condensed milk, that'll give us it. There we go. So that's improving our hunger rates, so we don't feel quite so bad.
So cold. Just don't lay down for a bit.
Yeah, we already did that, but you know, can't lay down forever. Otherwise we're going to freeze to death. Not looking great at the minute for us. We may not be long for this world. Feel like maybe we should have stayed inside of that camp office for a bit longer maybe. I mean, we didn't have much food and stuff like that, but I guess we could have slept through the night there, but it was
Right here. up again.
Okay, it looks like we made it back to the train tracks. No idea which way we're going. Ah, so we're back to the train loading area. So we might be able to make it back to that hut if we keep following the train tracks, because they were sort of on this route. If we can get back there, we might be able to kind of last the rest of the night inside, and then kind of move on from there. Yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. Oh, this is horrible. Can I get something better out of these flares, maybe? Not a lot, to be honest. Feel like that might have been a waste, but there you go. It's all about learning in this sort of thing. No idea how we're going to know when we're close back to that cavern. Or to the... Well, I suppose we might get to those that derailed train first. If we can get inside there, that might be slightly warmer. Bend in the tracks. Problem is, if there was something nice off to the side, it's quite difficult to see at the minute, so I really wouldn't know. God, this would not be a nice environment to be stuck out in. Okay, so it looks like we've managed to make it back to the trains. I'll have to do that dodgy walk along the tree. Go. And can we close the door? No, we can't because of that tree, can we? It's a shame. Is it sheltered in here at all? I don't know that it is. I feel like we might be able to get back to that. Getting back to that campsite is probably still our best option. Yeah. How are we doing for fire-based things? So we've got a couple of sticks, so we've not got a lot to keep us going. So let's push it. Let's push on. It's a shame we can't run anymore, but there you go. You know what? I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to leave you in suspense. Will I make it back to that camp? Will I be able to survive the night? Well, you're going to have to tune into the next episode to find out. Hopefully we make it. And if we do, then we've made it through to the next day. We've got a whole day's worth of time to be able to explore around that area a bit more, and maybe we'll find something key, something that will really allow us to get through the coming days, to survive, so that we don't have to be outside in the long dark. Thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting. clearly it's a challenging sandpit environment to play around in. You go off in the wrong direction and you really are in trouble. Managed to learn a few things along the way about how to get the wood and start fires and stuff like that. We've no longer got an accelerant, so that's going to make fires a little bit more risky, but you know, we can still achieve them. We just need to keep picking up the wood along the way. So yeah, if you liked it, you know, please click the thumbs up. Going to do another session of this. Hopefully that session will see us continue to progress. So if you're interested, subscribe, and see where these train tracks take us. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.